All right. We are live in effect, you guys. This is the Locker Room Show, and I'm very, very pumped up for tonight's show because not only do we have some hard-hitting topics that we're going to get into with you guys, but we got one of our very own, somebody that's near and dear to my heart, a superstar since day one, and he's making moves now as a professional athlete and finding his way. That's none other than Farris. How's it going, Playmaker?
I'm good. How you doing, Coach?
Good, man. Good to have you. And of course, you guys know the handsome gentleman all the way to your right. I think it's your right. And that's my boy, Q, the guru. What's going on, player?
Man, I can't call it, Coach, man. It's going to be a good one, though, man. Y'all buckle up.
This is going to be a good one, man. So as people join on with us, sit back, get your popcorn, kick back. If you're catching this recorded, then hopefully you enjoy the content. Please share, please like, subscribe, because this is just for the football family. This is just for the players, the coaches, the athletes, and all we talk about is football topics. So we want to bring the truth to you guys. You guys see on the bottom, the ticker. Those are the topics. That's what we're covering. Every week we bring it to you. And we get in, we get out of each topic. So we have Ro with us and last with the Denver Broncos. And I know that Ro, it obviously, man, is day to day in the NFL. So what have you done for me lately, business? And I just want to say from me to you, man, proud of you and keep doing your thizzle, okay?
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
All right, man. So let's get into it, fellas. You see the topic right there on the bottom. It is none other than the GOAT. Tom Brady says that he is walking away from the game. And I think it's 7 championships, Super Bowls. And I don't think it will ever be duplicated or replicated, I should say. But let's pass the mic to you, Q. What do you think? I mean, Tom Brady, do we ever see another Tom Brady? Where does he rank in your great quarterback rankings for the guru?
Man, I mean, he's in my list. I got a tough ranking, man. He's not number one, but he's in my top 3 simply off of wins, man.
Okay.
It's just though with him walking away, it's his time, Coach. It's time. I was telling a friend of mine the other day, that's a age and current NFL age. I was like, man, either he walks away now or he can go out like Joe Theismann did, with a horrific injury. Because like the issue with quarterbacks, your arm doesn't go as taking those shots. It's time, man. Definitely.
Talk to me, Ro. I mean, you're literally in the league now and battling with these quarterbacks. As far as Tom Brady, is he the greatest in your opinion?
He's up there. He's for sure, honestly, one of the greatest to ever do it. I mean, he's 7 Super Bowls, 5 Super Bowl MVPs, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's something that's like a lot of people won't be able to do. Like they're not gonna be able to touch that. Like I think somebody might be able to get as many Super Bowl rings, but to do like kind of like more of the individual things that he was able to accomplish, I think that's gonna be a lot harder to touch because like he retired with almost every category, completions, touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Like it was to the point where it was like, what more does he really need to play for? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like it's like you're playing, like as much as you love the game, like you're playing. Next thing you know, boom, you get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you playing for what? Like, I'm the greatest to really ever do it. And then you go out here, get hurt. Now that's how you go out and stuff. Like, it comes a time where you're like, you gotta be a father and stuff like that. And that's what I feel like he wanted to do.
Yeah.
It would have been interesting to know if this decision was made before the year, if this was it, or if it was after the loss that he said, forget it. But hey, Tom Brady, the GOAT, that's a California native, actually played in my conference in high school. I seen Tom in high school, so that's a whole nother story. So on to our next topic, fellas. Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is in a couple weeks. And we got 2 teams that are hungry. They look hungry, And we got Cincy and we got the Rams. Now the Rams get to play right there in their own home confines of SoFi. And what do you guys think? Ro, I'm going to throw it to you first. Who's going to pull out the trophy, the Vince Lombardi?
Who do I think is gonna win it? I truthfully think the Bengals will take this 24-17. Like that's really my
Wow.
prediction. I
Okay.
like the way
Okay.
And he
he
put
really
the price on it. He said
Right.
24-17.
what we got to think. Look about what the Bengals have accomplished leading up to the Super Bowl. They have knocked out the
True.
two heavy
True.
hitters, Tennessee and Kansas City, and they're not even talking about the
True.
way they beat Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that defense is playing a great brand of defense right now. You know what I'm saying? And when your defense gets in that mode and everything's clicking, it's really hard. You know what I'm saying? It
All
gets
right,
tough out there.
all right. We're talking
Yeah.
to a defensive person. You guys now tell
That's
me,
true.
Guru. You predicted one of the teams, I
Right.
believe.
Right. Right.
But Cincy, they may be a year or two early for people, but they said they arrived. What's the
Yeah.
Guru thing? Who's going to be hosting or hoisting the trophy?
Hey, it's gonna be a barn burner, man. I tell you this. I tell you this, man. The guru says this. I got LA, but I can agree with that 24-17. It's gonna come down to when you get two teams like this, you got two great quarterbacks. Like Joe Burrow is just a gritty pup, man. He's gritty as hell. It's about mistakes, man. And like, hey, what did hey, Rose? I
One
just not
game.
telling you
One
about your little
game.
brother, about your brother that's
Yeah.
gonna be awesome, you know, in D1. It's about, man, it's about technique, technically sound, and mistakes, man. That's always what it comes down to, whether it's the league or Pop Warner. It's always about mistakes and technique, man. Period.
Absolutely.
All right.
I got
All
LA
right.
though.
We're
I got the
on.
Rams, man.
Okay, Guru said LA and Rose said Cincinnati. I say LA, so we're gonna see if the young buck got us wrong on this one. But let's go on to the next topic, you guys. I mean, we just had yesterday the regular signing period, and guys across the country putting pen to paper and putting that hat on, you guys, and choosing where they're going to school. Right here, this hits close to home because the young man that you see in the middle, his younger brother, decided to sign with the Boston College Eagles. He's going to be playing in the ACC, big boy ball. So signing day memories. Talk to me, Guru. I mean, we a little bit older than Ro, but give me a signing day memory of the Guru signing with the Jayhawks.
Man, I'll tell you what, man. It was man, it was a good feeling. It was a good feeling. It felt good just to get back in it, because I mean, I was a baseball player, man. I missed that contact. You know, so coming out of Double-A with the Orioles and being able to get, you know, strap it back up, man. It was definitely a good feeling for sure, man. Felt great, definitely.
And Ro, I know yours was interesting. It was kind of some last minute actions going on. Talk to me about a memory that you remember from signing day.
I mean, the memory I remember is just, shoot, I remember the night before going to create a hat for the school, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have one. And then next thing you know, I'm sitting at a table and now I'm told I got an offer from somewhere else. And I'm just like, well, everything right there just changed for me. So that's really the most part I remember. Just something like it just that next thing coming in and it just changed my life for real. I was like, okay, wow.
Now you had to make a decision without actually taking a visit first, and some of these kids that even we work with are going to be in that same situation. Do you have any thoughts? Do you any regrets? I mean, I know things worked out for you, but I know you had to be nervous making that decision. Just what's your thoughts or your words for a young man that may get a call tomorrow and's got to make that decision?
I say, man, trust your heart. Man, talk to God, ask him what you think you should do. Because at the end of the day, just like I told my brother, I say, man, like this is your decision. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're at that age where you're gonna make decisions that, like, you have to make adult decisions that you're gonna have to live with at the end of the day. Like, whether it goes bad or wrong, you know what I'm saying? It's a decision you have to make. You have to live with it. You gotta roll with the punches that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to deal with adversity going all the way to Hawaii. You're gonna have to deal with adversity going. He's gonna have to deal with adversity going to Boston. You're gonna have something everywhere you go. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta, as they say, bet on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get up there, bet on yourself. You put the work in. Go down there and do what you got to do and handle business, and everything else will fall into place if you handle your business.
And that actually leads us to our next topic. If you're just joining us, you are in the Locker Room Show with Coach Terrence Wood, Q, the guru, all the way to your right. And we have our very own Rogestamon Farris, the second. That's a superstar NFL player and finding his way in the league. And I tell you what, once he gets his full crack, he ain't never looking back, because don't too many DBs have hands in the game, but this one does. So I'm looking forward to seeing where things take him. So thanks for joining us. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you tell your friends, your cohorts, your compadres,
Hit that
whoever you
button.
got about
Hit that
hitting
button.
that button and coming back, because we bring it real, and it's only football in the locker room. So we're coming to our next thing, and we try to spice it up where we give you a little bit for the young football player to feed off of, so you can put it in your back pocket, in your toolbox. And the next thing is the college transition, fellas. And I want to throw it right at you, Ro, because it wasn't too long, man, that you was running around in the dorm rooms and you had your apartment and you're figuring things out. What was the biggest transition from Broward County, Florida to Hawaii, going to the island? What was the biggest transition for you? Was it in the classroom? Was it with the Islanders? What was the biggest transition?
I would say the biggest transition is like when you go from, you're living with your parents and kind of everything is set up for you. Your parents set up your schedule, like we're going here, or like, people making sure you're on time to things. Now it's more so you have to make sure you're on time. Nobody's gonna call you, wake
Good
you up.
point.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna make sure that you wake up on time for class. You know what I'm saying? Like it's on you. Like it's about you setting that schedule. You sticking to like a script. You know what I'm saying? A daily script of what you want to do and get it done each and every day. And then, once you start, it's like my coach used to say, you do a thing like 3 times. At this point, it's going to become a habit. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to
I
develop
like
good
that.
habits early, so then boom, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about all that other stuff ever.
What about you, Goo? What was a big transition? I mean, St. Louis, you around people who look like you in the Lou, and then
Yeah.
now you in Kansas, in Lawrence, Kansas. What was a transition for you?
Well, see, I lucked out, man, with Kansas, because, man, what kind of hooked me is because with Glenn Mason, he recruited hard out of my high school, hard out of St. Louis. So I already had one of my high school teammates that was already there, a good friend of mine, Mike Allen. So sometimes if you have, one of your boys, from your city, and definitely from your same high school that's already at the same school, the
Paving
transition
the
is going to
way.
be a lot
Mm-hmm.
smoother, man, a lot smoother.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's something for you young ballers to keep in mind. There's going to be something that you're going to have to deal with, and there's going to be many things for many of you that are new. You living with somebody you never lived with. You taking directions from people you never took direction from. Rose said it, time management. That's all on you. So this is great feedback for you guys. Now we are on to our next topic, you guys, in the locker room. I see some people joining us, and definitely thank you for having us. Jen Garrett from Move the Ball says Roe is a superstar, and we
Hey,
love
Jennifer.
Jen. And definitely thank you for joining us. We're going to have you too on the show, Jen, and please tell your people about the show. So we are on, you guys, to the next topic, and that one is who's the best? Who's the best? Ro, a lot of people probably want to hear from you on this one because you're still fresh in the game. Whether on your team, whether in college, high school, pro, who's the best player that Ro Justiman Farris has played against?
We talking like who I face? Can I talk about like me as a DB? Can I say a receiver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, the best I've faced so far would have to be Jerry Judy or Michael Gallup. Two receivers that are
Okay.
really good at the line. And then Michael Gallup, I faced him in college though. He was when
Colorado
I was
State.
I was yeah, I was a young guy though. So he really kind of like I was like, oh man, like, oh, he came out here running. I'm like, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But those
Yeah, give you
and
that stick.
Jerry's
Yeah.
like that too. He'll give you a good release, and he knows how to get vertical and really kind of like manipulate you and not kind of really give you a sense of what route he's gonna run. You know what I'm saying? So he
Mm-hmm.
makes it kind of harder on DBs. You kind of have to stay on your leverage and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Love it, love it.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, man. Well, that is definitely two big time people.
Yeah.
The Cowboys, and then obviously teammate with Row with the Broncos. So those are big timers right there. And now, you guys, we are on to fan
Oh.
favorite of the locker room show, and we got someone new to go through the lightning round. So let me explain it for those that are new to the show. The lightning round is where our guests has an opportunity to try to get as many keyword topics as he can. Basically, all he has to do is say the first thing that comes to his mind. We're putting Roe through it tonight. The first thing that comes to his mind when we say something that's probably going to be pertaining to football, but every once in a while we throw in a little change up. But for example, if we bring in Joe Montana, what's the first thing that comes to Roe's mind? And as soon as he says something, we're on to the next one. If he can get through more than 6, which is our record, in 60 seconds, then he's going to win a hell of a prize that's probably going to consist of a dinner and a hotel stay. But
get him,
get
him some spicy nuggets from Wendy's or something. Something real nice.
4 for 4.
From
yeah, with the sweet and sour joint. Yeah,
some Bojangles. So that's what we got. The lightning round. People love it. Let me get the clock ready for the lightning round. Now we got all spring season that we're going to put people through this. Now, the record, once again, from our very own Q the Guru is 6. And that's flying. That's 10 one every second, 10 seconds. So let me get my clock going here for you, Ro. My stopwatch. And we got the stopwatch going. And he has 60 seconds.
Here we go, youngster.
You ready to go, superstar?
I'm ready to go.
All right. So we are starting now. Number 1, Nick Rolovich, his old coach.
Hawaii.
Yep. First thing that comes to your mind.
Hawaii.
Oh, Hawaii. Okay. Jerry, okay. Let me, we'll start over because I've been criticized in the past. My mother-in-law might be watching. Stealing people's time. So I'm not going to steal nobody's time. You got a benefit, though, because now you know what the first one is. So we're going to reset. He got a fresh 40-yard dash time clock.
Right.
And,
as you can see, this is not scripted. This is live. It's raw.
This is not scripted. This is live. So
there's no
we
script.
are starting now. Nick Rolovich.
Hawaii.
Jerry Jeudy.
Shoot, Alabama.
The NFL.
Roger Goodell.
Hawaii or Florida beaches? Which one?
Oh, Hawaii.
New York City or LA for your birthday?
LA.
Cam Newton. He's at 30 seconds.
Oh, my fault. Oh, Auburn.
Cam Newton.
Oh, stop.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Auburn Tigers.
Auburn. Okay. Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry, Tennessee.
John Madden.
Oakland Raiders.
Shit, I'm out. he got to about 8, and he did it smart. So right now he's the champion, and he did it smart.
I got 8.
Yeah, you got 8. Wait,
nice.
Maybe more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8 with John Madden, and really you had 5 more seconds. So you probably were good. I didn't have enough for you. Maybe we getting old, Q, but he smashed your 6. So, hey, right there, you guys see it. Roe is our champion right now. So whoever comes in next to the locker room, our next guest, and I think that might be, I'm not going to say his name, but we got a coach coming in. We'll see if he can get more than 8. Roe probably could have got more, but coach is slipping. So, and then our winner is going to get a hell of a deal right there. So we are on to our next topic, you guys, and that is the audience Q&A. The audience Q&A. And for this one, if you guys are live with us and you have something for Roe that you want to ask him, once again, he's in this live, you guys. He's playing in the NFL. He's bounced around to a couple teams, so he's seen the real side of things. And, if you have something for him, college superstar at Hawaii, so some of you guys are about to go to college. If you have something for him, please feel free to ask. If you have something for me or the guru, please feel free to ask. But hello, Munoz family. Yeah, I see you guys out there in Texas. Thank you for joining us, as you guys always do. And I know you guys have backed Roe too, and really rooted for him as a
Well, I
BYGP
appreciate
athlete.
that.
So thank you, Ernest and Munoz family, for joining us. So, Roe, I'm gonna throw a question at you that we have from one of our student athletes. And once again, if anybody has anything in the chat, or if you're watching the recording, you can email us at info@beforeyougopro.com. Ask your question. But Ro, for tonight's question, ma'am, I've got someone asking about your decision to Hawaii. With that decision to Hawaii, I know at that time it was your biggest offer. But what would be the key determinant, looking back on your college career, obviously as a student athlete, what would be maybe 3 key factors that you would say, or that you told your brother are a must to check on your decision?
Good question.
Um, I asked him. So like what I told my brother, right, when he went up to visit, I said, make sure you go up there. You ask him what's the history of the school? Like, does the school have a good history of whether it be like schooling or what's the history? Like Boston College has so much history
Yeah.
behind it. Think about it.
Yes.
That's where the U.S. started pretty
Tom
much. You know what
Flutie
I'm
and
saying?
yeah, all them.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the history?
Yeah.
Who are some of the best players that's played there? You know what I'm saying? Look up the history of the school. Of
Yeah.
course, is the campus life nice? Like, what is there around it? Like, and then also do like does it really have what you want to study? Like, are you gonna go up there and enjoy yourself and enjoy class too? Because a lot of people go up there and they you don't know what you want to study and stuff like that. So like, yeah, football's going well, but your classes aren't going well because you really don't know like what degree you might want and stuff like that. So like to make
Right.
sure it
Right.
has the proper programs for you and things like that, something that you're gonna want to do even like after your college football life, like because you really don't know where this life could take you, whether you make it
Yeah.
to the NFL or
Great
not.
point.
You start to be prepared for that next phase of
Great
life.
point.
Right.
And you
Absolutely.
guys really, really dial into what he's talking about. I mean, this is somebody that just graduated from the University of Hawaii. Do you know how expensive it is if you're from the States to go to Hawaii? Very, very rare. He's somebody that was an all conference player there, defensive player of the year for his team. So people know him out there. He's got networks in different places, you guys. So this is huge when you guys go off to college. We have a question right here, and it says, Mr. Farris, what aspect of training or coaching has helped you improve as a team player? That's a
Mm.
good one.
That's
That's
a
a
good
very good
question.
one.
That's a great
That is
question.
a very good one. What aspect of training or coaching? See, I can't, I've had a lot of coaches, and like a lot of trainers, I've bounced around, trying different things and stuff. But when it comes to training, I mean, you find like I found I trained at a spot called Bomberitos, and I found a guy. His name's Pete Bomberito. It's more of the attention to detail. So like I started doing things that weren't just like, people just go to the park and we're just doing a bunch of back pedal break. But like, yeah, that's cool, but like you need to work on the mechanics. So like I go out there now, I'm just working on my step. I'm just working on my 1 2, 1 2. Now I'm getting
Mm.
out. You know what I'm saying? Working on just so my feet, like people break and we slip all the time. You want to eliminate the smaller things out of the game. The little things are what's really gonna separate the interceptions from the PBUs and the pick sixes to just the interception tackle. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've worked on just little mechanics in my back pedal break. I'm 1 2, get out. 1 2, get out. You know what I'm saying?
Is
Little things.
is there
I,
anything, Ro, that and Q hold that question real quick.
yeah, I got you. I got you.
Is there anything, Ro, that because like you said, you bounced around. I know that initially out of college you went to Atlanta, and then you've been in Green Bay and
Mm,
Chicago, and then actually played with the Broncos. Is there anything? And I think there's value in that actually,
mm,
because you're
yes.
getting a little piece of a few pies. But is there anything that you saw from somebody that really caught your attention as a pro? Like, oh shit, like or wow, that's how it's done, or oh, that's something maybe people don't know about that cat that he
Mm-hmm.
does. Is there
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
anything like that?
Um, Yeah, there's things like you notice like just like how the vets they take care of their body. They come in like you see a lot of guys they come in and they show up to work. Like it's not like they come in here like nah. Like there's gonna be guys. Of course you could talk to them, say what's up and stuff. But like it's a different dynamic. This is a
Mm,
way of living. So people
yeah.
are coming here and they're here to make their money. They're here to make plays. They're here to do stuff and they're here to help you too. Some like not everybody, but majority of them will help you. You know what I'm saying? Like. like for me, like I had I'm trying to think who was the one that really helped me, man. Like I forget his name. But when I like they had me at safety, man, and one of the safety, he was just like just coaching me through it, be like, look, man, do it this way, try like this. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to guide me into like, just helping coach me through the game. There's a lot of vets that'll do that for you.
Yeah, no, that's good. And Antoinette, that's actually my family, says, why is I've been thoroughly enjoying the show, but why is the guru the guru?
That's an easy question to ask because you have to understand. I've been watching this game probably before I could talk. It goes back, years. My father played, so it's one of those things where I live it and breathe it. This game. I love it. I love to see young men like this succeed. So yeah, it's multiple reasons why I'm the guru. Plus, I got the best smile in America. So.
All right, no, there you go. So, did you have one last question, Q, or are you good?
No, you know what? Actually, no, I didn't. But I do have a tip. I got a tip for Ro, and I really want you to take heed, especially for my defensive backs out there. And this is something that really helped me. When I was young, I didn't play a lot of Pop Warner. Actually, I didn't play until like really late until me being in high school. Soccer. Dads, I want you to listen. DBs, I want you to listen. Use soccer drills, or at least take a look or do some research on that. Because if you incorporate that into your training, I guarantee your feet will be on another level that you've never seen them. And I'm going to give you 2 examples that this is a proven fact. Ocho, one of the best route runners, one of the best feet as a receiver I've ever seen on tape live in decades. Watch Odell. Watch him come in and out of his breaks.
Yeah,
Odell played soccer his whole life. It's another level. So if you incorporate that into your game, trust me, any way you can, I promise you, Guru's promise, stamp of approval, your feet will be on another level. I assure you of that.
Definitely.
Fabulous sport. Yep. And yeah, I played soccer till high school, man. Soccer's a ticket, dude.
And look how your feet came out. Exactly. My point.
So there you go, you guys. And I think all 3 of us are big on multi-sport. I know you ran track, right, Ro?
I played baseball.
Did you play baseball? Yep, you played baseball too, and I know your brother too. So all 3 of us, big time on playing multiple sports.
Absolutely.
And I think our last maybe 5 Heismans have been big multi-sport guys. So you guys take heed.
I'm telling you,
play it all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It helps you develop different type of motor skills, man. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Absolutely.
I truthfully think baseball is what helps me track the ball so well.
I was just about to say, and that's why you're a ball hawk, because, Ro, if you can track a baseball,
small little thing in the sky.
Yeah, man, football looks like a beach ball.
So you're saying, if you play for the Niners, we'd be going to the Super Bowl?
I would have called it. I'm just saying.
Facts.
I'm just saying. Hey, I can't even.
And Tart, he probably won't see this, but he's legit. Jaquaski Tart. Bear.
I've been there.
It happens, but we don't want it to happen a lot because it can cost you a Super Bowl. DBs catch that ball. All
Definitely.
right. So, hey, you guys, we are out. And let me see what Marco in my text says. More and more athletes are boxing. Ooh, I like that.
That's true.
For training.
Yeah.
In fact, and I know that the D linemen, your Aaron Donalds and all those guys, that they hand play ain't no joke. So, you guys. There you guys get it. See, only in the locker room. Only in the locker room, we're going to bring you professional players. We're going to bring you the guru. We're going to bring you the coach, and you're going to be covered. All right? So we'll see you next week. Please like, share, subscribe. You guys got to get with us in the locker room. Make sure you get the notification so that whenever we come on, you guys know that we're coming. And we bumped it back a little bit, 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 p.m. Eastern for our West Coast audience. Ro, thank you for joining us, Playmaker.
I appreciate you for having me. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you.
All right. Good luck
to you. All right, Q, we out.
All right.